Hello everybody! What's up? What's up? We're live from New York. It is Saturday night. We got audio. All is good. Let's put on some music. There we go. Okay, so today what I was thinking was, until somebody joins and wants to play on the server, what I was going to do is work on chess a little bit, because there's one final board shape that I want to implement, sphere, which is very complicated. And so I figured it'd be entertaining to watch me lose my mind over figuring out some complicated math. And then also, if we finish that early, then we can do we can work on Monopoly. Why not? So let's see. So what I've already implemented is Mobius strip and also RP2. Although if I'm not mistaken, I do have a thing where, like, if I place like, say if I do this. Like, one of the things I had to do for the RP2 specifically was, let's see. Yep, okay, so it does work. And then that shouldn't cause any problems, right? Let's see. Yeah, so I ended up having to create a mechanism to turn off verifying moves, just because because RP2 really breaks things with bishops for some reason. I really don't know why, but it does. So I'm actually kind of curious. What if it's instead a queen? Also, yeah, RP2. Let's see. Oof. That's some nice little coverage there for the RP2 queen. Ah, wow. I mean, it's better than it was before. Like, it used to actually like run into problems with if you actually tried to do something with the bishop. Yeah, even Mobius strip doesn't really limit it all that much. Well, to be fair, Taurus is also pretty, like, covers a pretty significant part of the board. But yeah, RP2, a bit gnarly, just a little bit. Yeah, let's can end things there. Okay, so what I really want to do is this. Okay, so I'm going to use RP2. Here's what the moves look like for a rook, which is kind of rough. But now what we're going to do today is sphere. So of course the question is, how does a sphere work? Well, the way that it's done is we're connecting these corners together, or these edges together. We're basically gluing them together. So connecting the red to the red, and we're connecting the blue to the blue. Okay, so we need to map out what this actually looks like, because horses can jump as far as here, and yeah, so this is the area that could be covered potentially by a knight, and so we need to figure out what to actually do with all of these. So let's see. So first of all, these corners here are going to not map anywhere. Like, these are just going to be dead spots. So if you end up there, those are basically the north and south poles of the sphere, and so they're not relevant. Actually, wait a sec. Let's think about this. So the whole concept is that we're taking a square, we're mapping this edge to this edge, and we're mapping this edge to this edge. So what happens to these corners? Let's see if we can get a square piece of paper. Okay. Let's see. So it's not completely square, but it can at least help us map what's going on here. So the whole point is that we're gluing these edges together, which would make a cone. And this actually answers the question. This corner meets up with this corner. And from there, these edges glue together, and you get a kind of a weird sphere thing. But that's how squares work. That's how spheres work topologically, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, and this confirms it. Just by doing this, mapping one edge to the other corner like this, yeah, this corner meets up with this corner. Okay, cool. So that answers that question. Okay. So we need to do some stuff there. Okay. So that means these two corners here need to go from one to the other. But then here's the most complicated part, is figuring out where... Oh, this looks like a boxing ring now. We need to figure out where the actual, where everything else goes. So just make things... Not now. Okay, 6 minus 7. I'm going to replace this with green wool. That way we can use lime. Green wool, replace red wool. Okay. There we go. So pink maps to magenta. And then also magenta maps back to pink. So this is a mutual swap. Swaps I know how to do. The rest of it is going to be a little bit complicated. So we should maybe label each of these. How to do that? What's up, PhantomToast? We're doing some math. Okay. So I want to label each of these squares based on just numbers, just that if we can get an idea of what's supposed to happen. Okay. And that's 7, here's 8. I figured doing some math would be entertaining enough for y'all. Especially because soon I'm going to be absolutely losing my mind. And that's always entertaining. To watch people lose their minds a little bit. Just a wee little bit. Okay. So that's 17, here's 18, here's 19. Okay. 20 to 21, 22, 23, Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's figure out one corner, because from there we can more or less figure out what the other corners do. So, what we need to do is we need to glue these two edges together. Ooh, you want to join the server? Come on by. Just as long as we're not playing chess, because we're doing some work here with chess. Okay, so if we land at 1, yes, please do. Please bring the guest. And don't worry, Tienda will not be joining us. Please bring your guests. I would love to play with them. Okay. Yay! Okay. So 1 needs to map to here. And then 2 maps to here. Okay. Okay. This feels straightforward enough. Okay, so that means each of the squares over here are going to map to a bunch of squares over here. So then, of course, the question just becomes, what do the corners do? Okay. And this is where the complicated math comes in. So until PhantomToast joins, we'll be trying to work out the math. Okay, so these are the squares 1 through 12 where they map to. Now I gotta figure out what happens at this intersection point here. So obviously these are going to map from the other edge. That's pretty straightforward. What's not straightforward is where, so I'm assuming they're all gonna go to here. But let's not assume. Let's figure out what actually needs to happen. Okay. Let's see. So 13. Let's say we have a rook. Comes, lands on square number 13. Where does it need to map to? Well, it needs to come out of this edge in this direction. So that means this guy is where number 13 maps to. Consequently, that also means if a knight jumps to here, it needs to pop out of the edge over here. So this is where 14 goes to. Now, on the other hand, if a rook comes into 20 and 21, it needs to pop out the edge over here. So that means 20 goes here, and 21 goes here. So already we're going to have some overlapping. This is why I voted on signs. Yay, PhantomToast! Okay. Which also means that 22 ends up here, and 23 ends up over here. Okay, cool. I think I'd like to rotate these signs actually. So 14 and 23. This is number 22. 13 and 21. And 20. Okay. So now we need to answer the question of what does everything else do? So we figured up to 16? No, we still need to figure out 15. Okay, so 15, you come through 15, you need to come out this edge over here. So this is where 15 and 16 will land. And now we just gotta figure out 17 through 19, which is going to look like... Okay, so let's think. How do we actually land on square number 17? Well, to get there, you would need to start from, say, here and do a knight jump. So a knight is gonna go 2 up, so it's gonna slip into there, and it's gonna pop out on this side. Okay, so let's say I'm a knight. I go 2 over and 1 left. Now going 2 over puts you into this edge here, which then pops you out over here, and then you gotta go 1 left. So turn left and go there, which is equivalent to, again, ending up here. Okay, so that means 17 also lands there. Okay. Lastly, oh, and also, well, let's also make sure that we're not doing something silly. So let's say we instead go into this edge. We go this way and then turn right and go 2. Well, if we're doing that, this pops into that edge there, which pops in over here, which pops out over here. We then turn right and go over 2, which then maps to there again. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Now for 18 and 19, let's say I want to get to 18, so I go into here, up to over to the right 1, so that pops me out to here and out to here, and then over 1 pops me out over to here. Okay, so that means 18 ends up there, and then make sure we're not doing anything silly. So if we go into the edge there and turn left and go 2, that means we pop out here, then turn left and go 2, which still maps to here. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, 19 presumably is going to go over here. Okay, so we go 1 over and turn right and go 2, but coming into here goes here, so then turning right and going 2 means we're landing on square 16, which maps over to here. Okay. Cool. So this is what things are supposed to look like. This is very complicated. Yes, I am ready now. I don't know if this will save any, or yeah. I don't think it'll save, but whatever. We made a screenshot, and also we have video footage of the work, so all's good. Let's play a game. Okay. What up? Yo! I'm having the worst lag time. A bit more. Alright, Cotton. Up to you. What do you want to play? Battleship. Sounds good. That's over here. It's up here on the 2nd floor. Let's turn on Battleship. I'm going to switch into adventure mode before I break anything. Okay. And then, just for the fun of it, what do you say we add some starships? Okay, let's not announce which ship was hit, but do announce when something's sunken. Yeah, let's play with starships. Alright. You will see what starships look like. Let's see. I just figured it'd be a cool thing. Let's see here. What's the most silly-billy of a way to place these ships? Let's go here. There we go. My ships are now locked in. Okay. I'm gonna go refill my tea. And also, today I am wearing baguettes. Oui, oui. I figured those would be fun. Just wearing baguettes. These earrings are also very heavy, and I need to train or build up some strength so that way eventually I can wear these earrings. These earrings are custom built or custom made by my girlfriend's friend. So, yeah. So, the thing is, these earrings are really heavy. So, I'm trying to train my ears in order to be able to eventually get around to wearing them. Also, I need to have that friend modify the hook here, because currently it has the screw-on hook thing, and it needs to be modified so that it can actually go into the piercing. But yeah, that's what's upcoming. So these baguettes are very heavy. They're mildly painful. But the hope is by wearing these enough times, I can get used to the feeling, and hopefully my ears can also not overreact quite as badly to these really heavy earrings. Doing like a weight training kind of thing. Which I guess is a sort of endurance. It's an endurance problem. Oh, yep. Yep, there's a rotate tool. I just want to make sure that we're not we don't have like a weird bug going on here. I'm not looking at your ships. I'm just making sure things are working as they're supposed to. Okay, all's good. All is well. Yeah. All right. BD Craft texture pack. Ooh. What does the BD Craft texture pack look like? I don't know what that is. Hold up. Do I still have shaders? Okay, let's maybe do this. Oh, also, right. I know I have shaders installed. I don't know how to turn them on anymore, though. And it's been a really long time since I've used them. Yeah, I got some shader packs here. I also don't even know if they work anymore. I mean, last time I used them was 2019, so. Pentagonal texture pack. Ooh. That looks fun. Well, that sounds fun. Resource packs? No. Yeah, I don't see shader options anymore. I know shaders are still a thing. Yeah. Ooh, yay! Pure BD craft. Nice. Alright, CottonCandee. All the ships are in. Very sorry about that. Sorry for taking so long. Make your move. Just punch. Punch to attack. To attack that square. Yep, just punch to attack the square. Yeah. Alright. Bam. Ooh. Okay. I managed to hit something. Apparently. Ooh, nice.
Ha ha ha! Evil colon 3.
Nice. Got my battleship. Oh, and I just realized a bug. We are missing an apostrophe. Let's fix that. We are missing an apostrophe. This is a game-breaking bug that is absolutely unacceptable. Okay. Ooh, JavaScript, yay! Yeah, semicolons are pretty easy to forget about. Okay, we need apostrophes. There we go. Blam. Wait, what? Oh, it's your starship. Okay. There we go. Now we got the apostrophe. Yay! And I see CottonCandee has also learned how to play Battleship. Seen me deal with code. Yep. Yeah, code is fun when it actually works. Starship. Oof. Government patrol. Okay. Huh? Yup, Starship blew up. Speaking of starships, Star Trek Strange New Worlds is amazing. Okay? Like, it is truly a return to form in terms of like back to like classic kind of Star Trek, which is something that's been kind of lacking in the last like 5-ish years of the more recent Star Trek kind of content. Like, I don't know, of the 4 shows that's been released, like Picard is really depressing, Lower Decks is way too high energy and also extremely nostalgia baity, Discovery took a big dump on the franchise, Strange New Worlds, phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic. I've been really, really enjoying it. And so I've now caught up on the most recent season, which on the one hand it's kind of fun because it means no spoilers. On the other hand, it means I have to wait a week for the next episode to drop. And then after that, I gotta wait like a year or so for the next season to drop. Star Trek is also notorious for doing a really mean thing where they release 2-parter episodes, but they end one season with the part 1 of the 2-parter, and then they start the next season with the second part of the 2-parter. So you have like a 1 or 2 year gap between seasons, and so you have like a year or two in between the part 1 and part 2, which is, yeah, I mean, it's clever, but also I hate it. It's something Star Trek especially is really kind of well known for. Seasons take a long time to film. Also, it's an easy way to get fans to demand the next season, and so that no studio nonsense happens to cancel the season before it's like finished or whatever. It's a very easy way to tick a lot of people off, and enough to force the studios to release the next season. Also, they only do that if the next season is actually promised. So it's basic, like right now, season 3 is currently wrapping up. Season 4 already has like they're wrapping up filming right now. So basically, the only thing that could prevent it from being released is studio nonsense, and doing that is a easy way to prevent that kind of studio nonsense. Studio meddling. But yeah, Strange New Worlds, fantastic. Fits in very nicely, at least with Next Generation, I think. Maybe not so great with original series, but like, yeah, it fits in very nicely, but it doesn't require prior knowledge in order to understand what's going on, which I absolutely love. It is fantastic. Submarine. I sank your sandwich. Yep, R.I.P. sandwich. Also, my girlfriend and I have been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Also, Chef's Kiss. Fantastic show. We got I think we recently finished season 1, and it is awesome. I love it. I love that show. Oh no! Korea sank. Aw. Well, when I was a little kid playing Battleship, I'd always mispronounce it as like sank in the career. And even when I was corrected, I still thought it was funny. And if you haven't seen Outland in a while, highly recommend. Skip the movie. Skip the Netflix series. Watch the cartoon. It is awesome. Like it goes hard, especially for like a kids cartoon. Like holy smokes, it goes hard. Download some what? I guess, yeah, you can download some Atla. It's also on Paramount Plus. You wouldn't download a money? Well, yes, I would. I would absolutely download the money. I would absolutely download a car and a house and whatever else if I could. Like, that sounds awesome. Yes, it would. Well, it would make things easy as long as the amount of money you spent for internet access is less than the amount of money that you download. Also, isn't that what Bitcoin is? Is downloading money? So you're just saying become a crypto bro. Haha, gotcha. Gosh, I forget everything I said. Yep. The second I mentioned that's what Bitcoin is. Yeah. Nah, I guess I gotta rename the server to CryptoCraft tabletop blockchain games. Blockchain! It's Minecraft, everything's blocks! Actually, I'll do you one better. Behold, the blockchain. Behold, the blockchain. Scary Minecraft server. Yep. Shutting down the pay to win card game server. I'm gonna refill my tea somewhere. More tea. And yes, I am drinking tea. And yes, it is very funny that my name is Java Monk, but I do not drink coffee. I hate coffee, in fact. I drink tea instead. And also I'm atheist, so I'm not exactly a monk either. The blockchain. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you both have terrible... You're both not connecting well. Oops. Name is PhantomToast. I like toast. Last I checked, I'm still cool for real. Yeah. Nah, but Java Monk is literally just the opposite of... Well, I guess I do program in Java a lot, so it's not like it's the other kind of Java. That's how I justify that. It's on Ilusions. May or may not be made out of strange sugar numbers. Strange sugar. Well, yeah, you are made of strange sugar. Because you're really sweet. Got you, Destroyer. Very floss 285. Oh, that's fun. Evil version is a CottonCandee would be what's the opposite of cotton, like nylon, opposite of candy, toothpaste, and then 5, yeah. Actually, 285. Fairies are kind of like phantoms. Yeah, sure. Evil clone. Evil PhantomToast. Would be alive bread. Pipe. What? Java Monk Python Wrath? Daily Motion YT. That's good. 383. Alive bread 83. 383. Wait, what's the Wrath? Like Java to Python, sure. Monk to Wrath? I'm not sure I get that. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Monks are usually peaceful, so Wrath. Python Wrath, the daily motion. That's really funny. I love hanging out like this. This is fun. We just get to joke on each other. Okay, I actually have a proposal for you two. After this, would you like to hop on Discord voice chat and play some trivia? Must be the keep. Yo. Oh, oof. We all got pancakes. Would you like to play a custom-built trivia board game that's purposely designed to be entertaining and also psychological torture? We'll go on Discord voice chat. That way we have the that way we can like live communicate with each other. Ah, you don't have Discord. Okay. Well, I guess you can tap in the chat, I guess. Because the Jeopardy board game does have like buttons to push to bring in your answer. So we can do that. How fast can you type, CottonCandee? Phantom can make choices for me. Sure. Well, it only... You two would actually need to be playing against each other for this game, for this to work. CottonCandee. I want you to type the quick brown box. Starting when you hear this message, please type the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Because I know Phantom is a slow typer. It's really about like... Okay. Okay, so that'll pose a bit of a problem. Are you two near it? No. Okay. Oh no. Phantom's having trouble moving. Okay. Are you two close enough to each other to like view each other's screens? Because that could be a way to make this work. It's like if you shared a screen or shared a mic or something like that. Oh no, the delay is intentional. It's the stream itself has the delay. Yeah, that's the stream itself being delayed. And that's just how YouTube does things. So if you two can like share a screen or look at each other's screens, that would be ideal, but I understand if that's not going to be possible. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, don't want. Yeah, I get that. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to be like, it'll be this soon. Okay. So trivia could work? That'll be so much fun.
I am who I say I am.
Okay. This is gonna be so much fun. I hope. Let's finish up this game of Battleship first though. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, one nice thing about the... So the nice thing is trivia doesn't require too much moving around, I don't think. So should be okay. This really battles my ship. Yep. Now also keep in mind, trivia, it's been a really long time since I actually like played the game. So I tested it a handful of times because I had to do some oh no. Why hasn't it rotated the moves yet? And if okay, something that might help is closing the stream window, like the YouTube stream window. That way the computer can focus entirely on just the game. Your internet connection is also pretty bad, according to the server stat stuff. So that might also be causing the issue. Oh, okay. Never mind, we're good then.
Inhale and exhale.
Okay. Okay, so I think it's just your internet connection then. And also, yeah, no pressure if we can't make it work, okay? That's it. I was just proposing that as an idea. The live-action remake for Minecraft tabletop games. Yup. Brought to you by Disney. I'm gonna put this mug away real quick. And also take a bathroom break. That is weird that the... Hold up. Why isn't Battleship working? Okay. It's gonna be live action or all CGI. Yeah. I don't know, like, live action Lion King, like, honestly they should just call that animation, because it basically is. Like, no actual live action is being done. So I don't know what they're talking about. That's not live action, that's just animation. That's just animation with extra steps. Alright. Yeah, the weird skin, it may have to have some CGI. How are you gonna portray a green cube? Edit IRL. Hyper-realistic eyes. Doesn't have eyes too, which makes it worse. Somebody I used to know music video. Oh. It's just to paint themselves different colors. Those less be live action, except the actor is actually a puppet, not a person playing it. Nylon toothpaste to it. Yeah. What? Or we could do like a Minecraft movie sort of thing, where it's just horrifying. Oh, gotcha. submarine. Yay! Character dies in a toaster. Fantastic Four naming thing. What's the Fantastic Four naming thing? I'm not familiar with Fantastic Four, unfortunately. Yeah, Phantom, I'll help you out. Okay, Phantom, I can help you out if you need help moving. Corny scene where they're like, guys, there's 4 of us and we should name our team. Yes, it has to be fantastic. So it's like the first we mine, then we craft. We Minecraft. Like that sort of thing. It's a toast, but a phantom. PhantomToast theme song plays. It's Java, but it's holy. Java monk. Or it's coffee. Actually, it's Java. But it's holy. Don't they look like cotton candy? What do we look like? Some kind of X-Men? Yeah, there's a most movie ever. There's a book series that I read recently that's really awesome. Fluffynikh, welcome. Yeah, there's a book series that I really enjoyed called Worm. And this is like a first-time author. They actually got recommended that the first line in the book should be somebody punching down the POV character and saying, "Take that, you worm." Obviously, that's not how the book starts, but that's they literally were told, "You should do this. It'll make the book better." And I'm so happy that the author decided not to do that. Fluffynikh, welcome. You may... What is this, some kind of Minecraft tabletop game? Yeah, so Fluffynikh, we're talking about making the Minecraft tabletop game hub movie. So we have so we have things like a dialogue that says like it's coffee. Actually, it's Java. And it's holy? It's Java monk? What is this, some kind of tabletop game? These battleships are right behind me, aren't they? Yo. This is just a book to start. Yeah, which would not be a good way for it to start. I mean, part of the mystery of the whole during the whole book as you're reading it is why is it called Worm? Yes, it's a very good thing that they said no, because that was a very dumb idea. Especially because, yeah, the whole point, one of the big mysteries is why is the book called Worm? No, I will not spoil why. Started killing the main character. Or just punching the main character and just saying, "Take that, you worm!" It's like so dumb. It's very dumb. Ooh, frame rate just returned. Oh, really? Because your internet is dropping out like crazy. That's weird. Okay, and then Fluffynikh, if you stick around, you may be in for a treat if we can get this to work. Oh, I can eat your frame rate. Is that a threat? Oh, I think I may have found your starship. Y'all have been really struggling. Yay! Finally! You got a hit on me! Woo! And... no, that's not your starship. That's a different ship. Okay. Yo, CottonCandee, there's ships over here. What they were. Phantom, what are you doing? There was a ship over here. There's something to hit. Best way to play Battleship. Just clicking and hoping. You can, and that's what you do if you don't have like an active ship that you're trying to take down. But like, best strategy really is once you have a hit, just keep going in a line, and hope you sink that ship. Because the game ends once you sink all the ships. So the goal really is to sink the ship. The name's Monk. Java Monk. I like my stone red, not cobbled. That is so good. Yay! Destroyer sang! Woo! So what's left? We got your starship, your sandwich, your battleship, and the patrol. Wow. So all that's left is the carrier? Well, it can't be hiding. Can't really hide that thing now, can ya? Flint and steel! Yay! Got your battleship! There's a hit right here. There was a hit right here. You can... You tried, okay. That's a good attempt. I like it. I can't believe you battled my ship. I guess the carrier is gonna be hiding. Yep. Okay, Phantom found it. There's not really many places for a carrier to hide, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, right here. Look at this. Got a stripe of red. Got a stripe of hits. So keep going in that direction and see if you can sink that ship. Does that look like a line? Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that works. The psalm has boinies. Now that's my ringtone. My grandmother keeps trying to call me. The carrier was the friends we made along the way. Yup. And the courier. Courier Sans? Sans Undertale? Sans? Funny skeleton mention. Hey! We have now sank CottonCandee's career, and I believe that was your last ship, so... Oh! And just blew up the starship as well. Yay! Here's the comedic relief. Wow! Okay. That was a really long game of Battleship. Holy smokes. Okay. Trivia! I'm going to open up Discord. And then Phantom and I will hop on voice chat. And CottonCandee will figure something out to help you out with that. Deltarune. Yay! Okay. Fluffynikh, you are in for a treat. Assuming it works. This game was originally created by Magic the Noah. Be right back. Okay. Oh, looks like Phantom's heading over so that you two can share a screen. What is going to be important. Okay. Holy smokes. And left. Okay, so you shall be back, hopefully. We get to play trivia. This is going to be fun. The carrier was the friends we made along the way. Yep. The real career. And if you don't want to play any games, that's fine. Well, we can just we can get back to work on the complicated math. Might have to leave for a minute and come back. Alright. That is okay. In that case, we'll hop into creative mode and continue work on the math. Alright, let's pop on over to chess and see if we can figure out the sphere. Oh, it saved the progress. That's good. So we're trying to figure out where the different squares map, which squares map to where. Ooh, yay, Phantom's back. Okay. Okay. So 26, 28. There is a way to do voiceless. It's just going to be awkward. So, yeah, it'll be awkward, but it can be done. So, if that's what you would prefer to do, then we can do that. Okay, so it looks like this corner is also going to have some funny business going on. Hey, CottonCandee's back. Awkward. One last question mark. Yay! All right, come on over to. So go ahead and leave Battleship and come on over to the board game hub, Blue Room, Trivia. So just to make it clear, I don't know if it's gonna work right away. Okay, so I mean, last I checked, it does, but it's been a while since I played this, so we'll need to. Some patience may be needed. Yes, you can. Looks like that's how we're gonna have to do things. Okay. Okay. Just gotta set up for that. Okay. So Trivia is the game that has this hold music. Yo. So yeah, okay, so reminder of how to do this. Okay, we're good. Cool. So I'm registered as Game Master. I'm gonna put on the music somewhere. Okay. So we're going to be making use of this board, which is also going. So what I would like is y'all need to choose a color for your token. So choose a color for your token, and then we can play. You need to choose a color and then also register as a player, right there. Okay. You're good? Okay. Now both of you register as a player over here with join the game. Alright. Everybody registered? Here we go. The great tabletop gaming hub trivia game shall now commence. I'm going to shrink my screen here just so that way we can actually use the footage that comes from here. In fact, I shall do this. There we go. And now, welcome one and all. Let's also do this. There we go. Skulls. Okay. So, welcome one and all to the great trivia game. So, let's start up this game. Okay. So, let us flip a coin to decide who goes first. Heads. Oh, actually, you two claim heads or tails. Which one do you want? Heads or tails? I shall flip a coin now. Phantom claims tails. Okay, so CottonCandee chooses heads, and we have tails. Okay, PhantomToast, choose the category and the number. Fantasy for 3. All right. So. Oh no. Hold up. Okay. We were expecting this. Oh. That is unfortunate. Okay. Do we have... Hold up. This is exactly the kind of thing that we ran into. Question call. Okay. Question call and question row. Do we have anything? Okay. We do. That's the tag answer. Trivia game num is 2. Okay, good. Do we have a question?
I am who I say I am.
Okay. We do in fact have that. Okay. Now how about question call equals 4? We do have it. Okay. Okay. So this isn't completely disastrous. So we didn't lose the question. That's good. It's just not visible for some reason. Also, did y'all get question mark tokens? Oh, you did. Okay. Good. Okay. So what appears to be the problem then? Oh, okay. We do have a text display there. Okay, that's good. We have just failed to do that thing. That is unfortunate. Okay. Heck. Okay. I'm gonna need to turn down my render distance. Okay, so this is fixable. In fact, we're gonna live fix right now. Okay. I want you to copy from there. Okay. So I want trivia game num to be 1. I want the question row to be 3 and the question call to be 4. Okay. We might just end up having to do this during the game.
Inhale and exhale.
Can I extract the information there? Okay. Let's data get, flip this to an at n, entity at n, give me the text. Okay. 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 Okay, let's try this. Boop. Why isn't that working? Right, so there's supposed to be a show question there. What the heck? I'm doing a Patrick with the Patrick with the wallet thing. Like, it's like, this thing exists. Yes. You exist. Yes. Well then transfer the info. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, why? What is happening? Do I have to do this part manually or something? Enable to modify player data. Okay. Nothing changed, it already has those specific values. Append. Okay, data get entity. We'll figure this out. I'm sorry. Oh, I see what's going on. Boop. There we go. There we go. Okay, now the question is there. This tabletop game puts players in fantastical scenarios where they must roll dice in order to win. Now, I should have... Now I do also need the answer. Okay. So looks like we're gonna have to do this with command blocks, but that's fine. That's definitely not annoying in the slightest. That's definitely not the most annoying thing to possibly be having to do. Okay. Okay. And I guess here we'll have to do this. Question row equals 3. Question call equals 4. Let's try this now. If we go boop. Are you kidding me? Okay. What is your problem? Okay. I understand. In the meantime, why don't y'all figure out how to answer this question? So that way I can figure out. Okay. I want the title to be answer, author to be game master. Okay. Right, so this isn't custom data. This is written book content. Okay. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, this is not related to the nonsense that's going on right now, which is that this game is designed for psychological torture. Okay? So, that means some of the questions are going to be ridiculous, are going to have ridiculous answers. Some of them will actually have serious answers. And you're not going to know which. There we go. Okay. So, this works now. So, please right-click your token if you're going to respond. Also, your tokens on the board are now on the board. So, the way the game works is that... Okay, I'll turn off the music real quick. So the way that this game works is if you answer correctly, you may move on the board, and you will get whatever the rewards are for doing so. So, and then you will also get whatever points are on the board itself. So right-click your exclamation mark if you want to go first. And yeah, and then I'll be given tokens to say whether the answer is correct or not. So once you have it, just click the exclamation mark. That'll ding you, and then type the answer in the chat, and then I'll judge if it's correct. Okay, PhantomToast. What is your answer? Monopoly. Dang, okay. That, according to my little book here, the answer is Monopoly. You are correct. You may now move on the board and move to wherever you wish. Or move along the arrows. So currently the only place you can go is to nuclear bomb. So to do that, you right-click on that particular square you want to move to. So in this case, right-clicking on the nuclear bomb. And now you punch CottonCandee to force them to spin the bad wheel. Okay. Oh, well, one of the random things was that CottonCandee gets to spin the good wheel. So you already that's already very lucky. So you get double points for the next question. CottonCandee specifically gets double points for the next question. Okay, now Phantom, because you were correct in the previous question, please choose the next category. Wait, hold up, that works. Why didn't the previous thing work? Bruh. Logic for 7. All right. Here we go. When was the first computer designed? Nope. Phantom chose the category. Oops. Oh crap. Hold on. Okay. Logic is number row 7, column 2. And this is also row 7, column 2. Okay. When was the first computer designed? Man, getting messaged. Okay. And your answer is, let's turn the music back in. I am also lagging like crazy for some reason. Actually, I think there's a very good reason. It's because I have Discord open even when I don't need it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Logic for 7. When was the first computer designed? And I do believe this actually fixed it. So we may not have 1960. That is unfortunately incorrect. Phantom, would you like to give it another try? Oh, Phantom is AFK. Alright. Oh, never mind. They are not. Hey, that is okay. It is okay to guess during this game. $19.50. Click the thing. That is also incorrect. The answer is 1822. Charles Babbage. So nobody gets to move on the board. Cotton, you may now choose the next category and number. Started quoting a cartoon reviewer. Anatomy. Anatomy for what? Five. We have anatomy for 5. Oh hey, it's working again. What organs can grow stones? Kidneys. That is correct. Gallbladder would have also been acceptable. Yep. Alright, Phantom, you may now move on the board. So you can move to money, or you can move to the good wheel. Yay! Phantom gains money. Okay. Yeah, let's alternate back and forth if that's okay. Fantasy for 1. Alright. Name a 5-headed dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, you did download a money, not crypto. Name a 5-headed dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! CottonCandee? What is your response? Marge. Give her a minute, she's laughing right now. Unfortunately, no, he's just making stuff up. That is unfortunately incorrect, CottonCandee. Phantom, would you like to give it a try? Okay. Also, this is a good sign that we will not need these command blocks anymore. Somehow the game just fixed itself. I don't know how. It's very annoying, the fact that it happened. But looks like the game has fixed itself. Name a 5-headed dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes 5-headed white dragon. Very nice. 5-headed dragon. That is correct. You may now move on the board. Okay, so now that you're both balanced out, Phantom, you may now choose the next category after you move on the board. Make sure you move on the board each time. Phantom. Yes, it is literally called 5-headed dragon. Hey, CJ, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yes, we are putting PhantomToast and CottonCandee through the grinder. So Phantom, please move on the board. Please. On your way to serve as spectator. Up. Okay. Hang up. Unfortunately, the only place you can move is nuclear bomb. CJ has now joined the game and will be joining as spectator. Alright, now you gotta punch CottonCandee in order to dish out the bad wheel to her. Oof. CottonCandee loses 4 points. Alright. Actually, here's an idea. CJ, pick a category and number. CJ, now that you're here, pick a category and a number. Fantasy for 7. Alright. This is the protagonist of a movie about a boy who creates and sells pots while living with his abusive aunt and uncle. Cotton. You can probably guess what this is. CottonCandee. Also, Fluffynikh, if you want to chime in, you think you know an answer, feel free to chime in. This better not be what I think it is. It just might be. It just might be. What do you think it is? You are currently... You just right-clicked the exclamation mark yourself, so please respond. In the meantime, I shall turn on the next album. Let's do Lapse in Time. Why not? Can someone do it for you? Just type the answer in the chat. Harry Potter. That is correct. Good job, CottonCandee. You get to move on the board. And you get to dish out the bad wheel to your sibling now. All you gotta do is right-click to move to the nuclear bomb, and then punch PhantomToast. Right-click the square to move there. Then you'll be given instructions. Yeah. PhantomToast loses 1 point. Alright. Phantom, choose the next category and number. Yes, this game was built atop a field of corn, so it may get corny. Only there was a multiplier for hating. Well, there might be. There's some things like yes, and yes, there is also emotional damage that you can accumulate in this game. Okay, PhantomToast. Please choose Anatomy 3. Alright, Anatomy for 3. Powerhouse. Three. Powerhouse. Eh? Who's responding first? Click the token! Because if multiple people know their thing, you gotta click the token. That's why it's there. Yep. You are correct, PhantomToast. It is in fact the mitochondria. You may now move on the board. May I recommend moving to the good wheel? Yep. Excellent. Okay. Gotcha. May I recommend that you move to the good wheel? Phantom? Phantom is stuck. Phantom is spinning the good wheel. What did you get? What'd you get, Phantom? What did you get? Oh. Ah, you got a punch a person thing. Oh, you sent CottonCandee to the Shadowest realm. Oh, that is mean. Okay. Oh no, you're in this. Punch a player to send him to the Shadowest realm. Okay, that's fun. Welcome to the Shadowest realm. Okay. Cotton, pick the next category. /number. If you can see it, of course. I love the Lion King. See if you can move yourself out of the Shadowest realm. Logic for 3. A father gives his first son a quarter, and he gives his second son a nickel. What time is it? See if you can logic your way out of this one. .55 PMG. This question is something else. Yep. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Phantom, would you like to respond? Would you like to attempt the second time? Yeah, also, what's PMG? PX. Still not correct. PM. Oh. 8:55 PM. Unfortunately, incorrect. A quarter. Also, unfortunately, incorrect. It is... Oh, it's not actually displaying. Hold up. A quarter to 5. Okay. Let's see, who did the last one? I think it was Cotton. CJ. Choose the next category /number. Yes, this is the ultimate sibling rivalry simulator. Geography for 2. Alright. What country name could be used as responses to the question, how are you feeling, and what kind of car do you drive? Favoritism o'clock. How are you feeling, and what kind of car do you drive? What country name could be used? Cotton. Your response? Missouri. Missouri is a state. Want to try again? Okay. Phantom, would you like to attempt? Give you a second to think. This one's a thinker. Some of these questions are kind of doozies. If only I were playing chess, then I could have been given at least a little. Huh, that's fine. You're doing okay. I did actually play cake chess. Oh, that's fun. The cake chess. I love the fact that, like, the lore of the server runs deep. Like, somebody asked, why is there a cake mode in chess? And it's because the one day that the textures were all broken. We just decided, let's just turn all the pieces into cake. And thus we created cake chess. Okay, make a guess then. JavaMonk lore analysis 20 hours long. Oh, it really is though. I mean, there's also all the lore about future JavaMonk. Gonna be awesome. Sauce. Yeah. You'd have to watch a bunch of the videos though. Germany. That is unfortunately incorrect. The correct answer is the correct answer is Madagascar. Get it? Because how are you feeling? Mad. What are you driving? A gas car. So it's Madagascar. Yep. 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 Get it? Madagascar. Obviously. Anyways, Phantom, choose the next category and number. Bazinga. Yep. Like I said, this is a game designed for psychological torture. Logic for 6. Alright. What is the least common answer to the number? Pick a number randomly between 1 and 10. Zero. That is incorrect. Trivia Extreme Torture Edition. The category is illogic. Cotton, would you like to respond? What is the least common answer to the question, pick a number randomly between 1 and 10? 9. That is incorrect. The correct answer is 10. Okay, so sadly, nobody's moving out of the Shadow West realm, unfortunately. Yeah, fair. Okay. Cotton. Choose. Worn off. I was gonna type that. The real answer is no. Yup. Fair. That's good. Cotton, make your choice for the next category and number. Which of course you have to do by going way up to the front because you can't see. Because you're in the Shadowest realm. Fantasy for 5. Make an intelligence challenge roll with no modifiers. Okay, so you gotta roll a d20. It's basically 50-50 whether you get the answer right or not. Okay, CottonCandee is rolling a d20, and nat 20! You get a nat 20. Good job. Alright, CottonCandee, you may now move on the board. You may now move to the Shadower realm. Okay, CottonCandee, you may now move on the board. You can move to the Shadower realm. There you go. There we go. Okay. CottonCandee is now in the Shadower realm instead of the Shadow West realm. Oh, because it is still Shadower than the Shadow realm. CJ, choose the next. Epic times with the Jeopardy board. Yup. Yes, indeed. Quantum physics and relativity for 4. Alright. Within 2 decimal places, how many solar luminosities is the sun? This is the silliest thing ever. How many solar luminosities is the sun? Ah yes, everyone knows this one. Phantom, your answer? Whatever. Is that your answer? 3? Sadly, no. That is incorrect. Cotton, would you like to make an attempt? Yeah, it is. It is common knowledge, definitely. Definitely not a very silly response. 30,000. That is incorrect. The correct answer is. The answer is 1, because a solar luminosity, the unit of solar luminosity, is measured relative to the sun. So the sun has 1 solar luminosity. Unfortunate. Oh, and PhantomToast has left. Okay, that gives time to fix this problem. Give responses. Let's see. Might have done both, in fact. Ah. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Phantom's computer turned off. Well, that's not good. Okay. Cool. Shadows Vigilante. That's the name of the song. Okay. In that case, this is a perfect opportunity for me to take a quick bathroom break. We will be right back after these messages. Oh no. Computer's too hot to run. Even knowing how to quantum physics. No! Beatboxing solar system. Oh no. Okay. I will take a quick bathroom break and then let's figure something out. on screen until something cool happens. Hashtag cool. Huh? Yeah, go for it. It's just a stream, however, you might need to log in Windows 4 months from now. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Phantom, question for you. Do you think you'll be able to come back? Or would you like to tag out? Or, more accurately, would you like to tag in CJ? I can transfer all of your progress over to CJ. You will be able to come back. Okay, good. Yay! Alright. Hey yo! Boo! Okay. It's my epic line for the live action remake. Phantom? Choose the next question. You guys have the same name layout. Yep. Soft objects, food. Number. Phantom soft? Asking the real question here. The coasts. Yeah, I guess so. Implying soft toast. Sounds disgusting. Yeah, it sounds like somebody untoasted a piece of toast. Fun fact, reverse toasters actually work. Quantum kapar. That sounds like a clean-on thing. Kapar! Quantum physics and relativity force 7. A cat is put in a box with the radioactive material. When the material decays, which occurs randomly, it will kill the cat. After a few weeks, you open the box. Is the cat alive or dead? That's it on Toasty Bread. Yep. After a few weeks, you open the box. Is the alive or dead? Tosin is a chemical change. You can't make it raw bread again, silly. Unfortunately, Cotton, you are incorrect. The key thing... I'll point out what to pay attention to here. Unfortunately, this cat, is not both alive and dead. Pay attention to the question. This is a stupid question, okay? You gotta understand, this is a stupid question. Okay? So, stupid questions require stupid answers. So what is the stupid answer to this question? But is the half of these questions at the potential to be really stupid. The trick is figuring out which ones. This is one of those really, really stupid questions. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, in this case, unfortunately, dead. Cats cannot survive that long without food. No, you said both. You said it was both alive and dead. Oh, wait, you did. Derp. Let's see, how do I give you back the correct answer? Ah, and you changed your answer afterwards. Okay. In that case, let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, logic for 2. Cotton, please move on the board. Okay, we can do logic for 2. But Cotton, please move on the board. This game is tearing the family apart. Okay. Cotton, you are over here. Oops. Okay. Okay. So, Cotton, you may move either to the Shadowist Realm or to the Shadow Realm. Okay. We're doing Cotton first, and then Phantom, you get to move. Okay, yay! And now... Yep, the funny realm. The Shadow Realm, yay! Okay. Okay. Now, Phantom, you get to move. There we go. Okay. Okay. Logic for 2. Here we go. Okay. Kevin has 10 candles. Each candle can burn for 10 minutes. So if Kevin lights all of the candles, how long will the candles burn for? Oops. "10 minutes." That is unfortunately incorrect. Phantom? What is your response? Oh, wait a minute. Click the thing. Click the thing. There you go. That is correct. 100 minutes. Yep. Alright. Goofiest input response from a device. Okay. Now, why is this doing the thing? Weird. Okay. Okay. So in that case, I need to make a quick bug fix. Okay. You have acquired money. Yay! Okay. And you have acquired spelling errors. Yay! Anatomy for 1. Computer's being mean to you. That sucks. Okay. Anatomy for 1. True or false? There was a hole located in your lungs that you couldn't breathe without. Okay. Okay, Cotton. Your response? false. Hold up. Oh, you immediately regret your decision? Do you want to change your answer? Would you like to change your answer? No. Okay. Well, unfortunately, false is incorrect. Phantom, would you like to respond? True. You said false. True. The windpipe is a hole in your lungs that you could not breathe without. Yes, you are winning, Cotton. Anyways, Phantom, you may now move. Alright, now you gotta punch Cotton and make her spin the bad wheel. Oof. No. Alright, who did the last one? CJ. Okay. Are you winning, Civ? Are you winning, son? But it's siblings. Are you winning, Civ? Don't look at the points they edited. Yeah, no, Cotton just gets hungry sometimes and eats her own points. That's how that works, you know? Yeah, so sometimes Cotton just gets hungry. So, you know, gotta munch on some points. Alright. Phantom. Phantom, choose the next question. Fantasy for 6. Over here. How many hammers are there in a word? Ah, Fluffynikh has returned. We are playing the trivia game of torture and madness. The current question. How many hammers are there in a word? 10K is incorrect. $10K is not enough. Yep. Cotton ate the numbers. Fluffynikh is baffled by this question. How many hammers are there in a word? $20K. That is incorrect. It is 40K because of the game Warhammer 40K. Okay. Cotton, next question. Yeah, just multiply it by 2. Yup. Warhammer 40k. And got closest. But yeah. Okay. Pick a category. Geography for 1. More than 75% of Earth's surface is covered in this. Phantom. I will warn you, this is another one of those very stupid questions. Some of the questions are stupid, some of them are legit. No, Fluffynikh, you see, the moon is the thing that's covered in cheese. The Earth is not. Okay, so Fluffynikh votes cheese. People, isn't it? That is incorrect. It's not 75% of the Earth's surface. This trivia game is so cartoony. Yes, it is. Yes, it very much is. Earth. Dirt? That's close. The answer is air. Obviously. Okay. Thinking water. Yep. The answer is air. Air covers the Earth's surface more than 75%. Alright. CJ, you're up. Yep. CJ! Yeah, if you count clouds as air. Clouds don't cover the surface, but sure. Well, I guess they technically do. Quantum physics and relativity for 2. What is the moon made of? Crap trivia gives side effects. Yes, side effects may include going crazy, rocks, and a little bit of cheddar. I'll give that to you. The moon is made of cheese, obviously. Move on the board. You are currently in the Shadow Realm, so you may move to the Shadower Realm, or you may move to Nuclear Bomb. You finally get to give PhantomToast a taste of the nuclear bomb. It's the same price as when a PE teacher played Jeopardy on rainy days. There we go. Now Phantom is getting sent to the Shadower Realm. You have both answers at the same time. Maybe you'll get it right. Yep. The villain arc. Well, anyway. Phantom, you're up. Yes, Fluffynikh, you were in fact predicting the future. Phantom's right at home in the Shadower Realm. If you want to, if you get the next question right, you might actually get to go to the Shadow West Realm. Going home in game shows basically means you lose anyways. Quantum for 6. Alright. Why don't protons push each other away in an atom? Yes, CottonCandee, you are a total winner. Phantom. Because they love each other. CottonCandee, you are not, because they're too positive to go something so horrible. Is that your actual answer? Phantom, is that your actual answer? Yes, it is. Well, unfortunately, it is incorrect. Well, by those same rules, not all of the questions are dumb. Okay, well, Cotton, now you're playing. So, what is your answer, CottonCandee? Oh, Fluffynikh's got it in the chat. Because they are not magnets. Well, protons are still positively charged. The answer is the nuclear force is stronger than the electromagnetic force at close distances. So, there you go. And that is a real answer. Fluffynikh, you got it. Give yourself 6 points. Yeah. Let's go over to play a set. There we go. Fluffynikh, this is why you're becoming a physics major. Definitely would have guessed that. The answer is not foolish this time. Better luck next time. Okay. What? Who did the last one? Was it Cotton? CJ. Actually, Fluffynikh. Couldn't think of a closest one. Yeah, fair. Fluffynikh. Pick a question and or category. I will fly up to give you a better view. Here's what is available. Choose a category and choose a number. So the categories are geography, logic, anatomy, fantasy, and quantum physics and relativity. And these are the available numbers. Play with the audience and then give them something serious to chew on. Yep. Fluffynikh. Pick a category and a number. The 4s have really not been utilized all that much. Also, everyone seems to be afraid of the geography questions. Was it because of the Madagascar thing? Quantum stuff for one singular point. Sounds good. Alright. What rough estimate is commonly used for the speed of light? Phantom. Ooh. A light year? Light year is a distance, not a speed. Good try. Your units are incorrect. Light year is close though. Light year is the distance that light will travel over the course of 1 year. But what is the actual speed of light? Okay, CottonCandee, you want to make an attempt? Oh, Fluffynikh says C. Of course, because they're the physics major. CottonCandee, what is your response? That is actually correct. 3 times 10 to the 8. You know what, I'll give that to you. Okay, CottonCandee, please move on the board. You are currently at nuclear bomb. And ooh. Ooh. Gains an advantage card. Good job. Good find. Yes, this is one of the ways that you can generate the secret card. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Let's see. So that was Nick. That was Fluffynikh who did the last one. Let's do. Oh wow! I can actually tap. Oh no! Are we back? Are we live? Hello? Hello? Oh no! Hello? Are we back? I got a socket exception. Yes, I am alive. Hello? Hello? Yay, we're back! Okay, cool. Anyways, Phantom, you're up. Okay. Yay! That was the scariest thing to happen tonight next to Madagascar. Yes, the Madagascar question. Fluffynikh, for context, the question is, what country name can be used to answer the questions, how are you feeling, and what car do you drive? The answer was Madagascar. Okay, Cotton has just crashed out, so I don't know if that's a rage quit or if that's a I don't know if that was a rage quit or what, but we shall await for her to return. Oh, JavaMonk, she just got socked. Sock-opped. Okay, just rejoin, it's okay. Uh-oh. Cotton's battery died. No! Yay, you're alive! Woo! Unlike PhantomToast. Okay. Alright, Cotton, pick the next category. Oh, wait, hold up. Never mind. Phantom already chose the next category, which was Geography for 7. Ooh, the Daily Double. Okay. You must wager how many points that you want to wager for this. Ow. Okay. And then once everyone has made the wager, then the question will be displayed. So Phantom is wagering 6 points. Fluffynikh is wagering 6 points. Okay, Cotton, make your wager. And whatever you do, don't type a nonsense number, because otherwise it will crash things. You pronounced Phantom in the same way Cotton did. Your numbers are glitched. Uh-oh. I want... Okay, try again. Oh, oops. Because I sent it to the wrong person. Oops. There we go. Unfortunately, the secret card does not do anything in this game. But the secret card does show up in other contexts. Like, for example, Egyptian Rat Slap, it gives you superpowers. In Chinese poker, it gives you a joker that actually intentionally breaks everything. Let's turn on some isolated frequencies. Let's see what else. In Speed, it gives you a joker. In yeah, you can't wager more than the points you have. Okay. What do you want to mage? What do you want to wager? Okay. In that case, we shall set CottonCandee's. Oops. To 3. And then there we go. And that appears to have broken something. Ah. Wager 3. There we go. Okay. What body of water is named after a state of mind? Fluffynikh, you should know this one as well. After all, you were a psychology major. Mineral. Yes, I'm feeling very mineral today. Or I am in a mineral state of mind. Phantom. Fluid. Ooh. Close, but unfortunately no. It's a body of water named after that. This is one of the stupid questions. Yep, it was a good try. And Fluffynikh, if you want to pipe in. Miners stink minerally. Yes. Yep. Yes. I am thinking very minerally today. CottonCandee, it's up to you. And also Fluffynikh if you want to respond. Why are you rotating? Get rotated. Hold up. Can I? Saw the screen again. Oh, oops.
Same people, same places, same parties. Am I just a ghost at night? Too many street lights in this city. I'm missing our ocean side. I've been running, but I can't escape the feeling that I've been away for far too long.
Oh. Green and gray cube rotation 24/7. Spinny, spinny. Okay, Fluffynikh says stream, as in a stream of consciousness. Okay, that is incorrect, unfortunately. CottonCandee, it's up to you. Can you figure out the answer? Okay, CottonCandee. Click the token and see if you can figure this out. What body of water is named after a state of mind? Oh, you saw the answer on accident? Okay. Click the...
New people, new places, we're the same. A moment frozen in time. Wish I could relive the day I met you and fall in love a second time. I could run, but I know I can't.
Yeah, Phantom, you want to try again?
The feeling if I'm far away from you for too long.
I will say, this is another one of those very stupid questions. I guess I can give hints on whether or not this is a serious question or a stupid question. This is stupid in a unique way, I think. Liquid. Hey, CottonCandee, can you click the token? That is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is denial. You are in denial. It is a body of water, and it is also a state of mind. Who thinks liquidly? Yes. Yes, I am feeling. I am thinking liquidly. Exactly. Denial is a river. And it is also a state of mind. Okay. Cotton? Pick the question. State of mind, like a state of matter. Yes. Denial. Like I said, some of these questions are really stupid. Hence why this is the trivia game of psychological torture. Logic for one. Is my mind made of gas? Okay. Suppose that whenever A is true, B is always true. So if A is false, what do we know about B? You need a more logic to state of mind. Mind. Okay, Phantom. If A is false, what do we know about B? B is also true. That is incorrect. This is a mathematician's kind of question. Fluffynikh's got it. Now, Fluffynikh, can you explain why that's the case? Uh-oh. Oh no, Phantom battery died. Yeah. Oops. I meant to set that to 7. Who's Fluffynikh? Hold up. Okay. Fluffynikh, you are correct. You want an extra point? Okay. There you go. Good job. Good job, Fluffynikh. That is incorrect. Okay, so Fluffynikh actually has the correct answer in there. The way that the logic works, I'm going to draw it out on the screen here. So you know that when A is true, then B is true. Okay? So we know that if A is true, then B is true, right? Well, let's say A is... So what that means is that, let's assemble a truth table. And let's consider all the different cases. So A being true versus A being false. So I'm about to teach you some big brain logic, okay? So the truth of the statement, A true and B is true, that is correct. If A is true but B ends up being false, that means the statement was false. If A is false, then the statement is automatically true because the assumption is never tested. That's another way to think about that. So like, if we know if A is false, that tells you nothing about B because the assumption is never tested. We only know that B is true when A is true. So, yeah. Yes, you are doing logic. Yep. So, if A is false, you in fact know nothing. Gotta love them logic gates. Yep. Fluffynikh, are you able to join back? PhantomToast found the charger. Yay! Real quick. Ah, dang it. Okay, I just got demoted in Duolingo. After the stream, I need to work myself back up to first place. But I decided it would be, so I'm right. Yeah, okay. Ah, yes, that is how logic works. Logic gates go. Screen is slowing down. I may have to leave for a short minute. Oh no. Okay. Well, in that case, while we wait, I'm gonna do my Duolingo lessons. This game is working wonderfully. Yep. Gosh dang it. I got demoted out of first place. I don't have the super, so I'm basically doing this on hard mode, which really sucks. Yep, the logic is that Cotton is always correct because Cotton says so. Well, we shall see. I'm getting hundreds in the chat. Who's pushing the hundreds? Yay! Yay! Fluffynikh's pushing the hundreds. Yay! After living with Cotton for so long, I figured it out. Good for you. Yay! Fluffynikh's pushing hearts. And yes, there is a secret room down here. If you can beat the parkour challenge, there is in fact a secret room over here. Oops. As long as you don't fall off. With a button. I wonder what the button does. Just remember, in Parkour Civilization, we don't jump for the beef. Hey, CottonCandee is back! Alright. We shall see. Nothing to see, I am right. Okay. Who did this last one? I believe it was Cotton? Okay. CJ, you're up. You're up. Choose the next question. Okay, nice. Geography for 4. Finally, using up the 4s. Alright. This country is famous for being the most democratic and free, according to their own sources. Cotton, what is your answer? Oh, Phantom didn't get a token? No. Okay, well anyways, Cotton, your answer. Okay. Cotton? Your answer? We await your answer. Your wisdom, even. America. That is unfortunately incorrect. It is not the most democratic and free country in the world, according to their own sources. Phantom? The UK. That is incorrect. Fluffynikh got it. It is the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, aka North Korea. Okay. Like I said, some of these are really stupid. Sounds like at times I can hear eagle sound effects in my brain. Okay. Nice. Yes. North Korea. Fluffynikh, choose the next category. It's up to you now. Choose the next category and or number. These are the options that are available. We're almost through. Fluffynikh is. Fluffynikh says fantasy for 4. Alright. A healer, a wizard, and a tank walk into a bar. What is wrong with this statement? This is also a D&D reference. Tanks can't walk their vehicles. That's a good one. You know what? That's okay. I'm gonna give you points just because it's a really funny answer. But that was the actual. The tank should enter the bar first. But you know what, Phantom? You get points for cleverness. Tanks can't walk. Fluffynikh also says that. Nah, only one person gets points for cleverness, unfortunately. Okay. PhantomToast. Where do you wish to move? You're actually in the shadow realm right now. You over here, Phantom? Alright. Looks like Phantom has opted to go to the Shadow Realm instead of the Shadow West Realm. Good choice. Okay. Cool. Phantom. Pick the next question. Pike the next Kuistayon. Phantom, Pike the next Kuistayon. Anatomy for 6. All right. This is a red liquid located inside your body. Yes, I'm speaking in phonetic. OMG, I am Spiakine ein phonetic accuracy. There we go. Blood. Correct. Correct. Move on the board. I thought it was going to be something new. Yep. Okay, well, unfortunately, Fluffynikh, you are not in this Minecraft game, so yeah. If you were, then you could click it first. Nuclear bomb. All right, PhantomToast. You gotta punch someone to force them to spin the bad wheel. Oh no! CottonCandee's got sent to the Shadower Realm. Back to the Shadower Realm. No! Okay. Let's see. I believe it's Candy next. At least it's not the Shadow West Realm. Oh, yeah, Fluffynikh, you are playing. Just unfortunately, it's hard to have a dinger with YouTube chat. Okay, I have a really silly idea actually. Okay. Let's do this. Bootleg voice chat. Here we go. 510. Oh. Yo, Fluffynikh, call me. Smells of burnt toast. And Cotton, choose the next question, please. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're on Car Talk. Okay. CottonCandee wants Anatomy for 2. Alright. Anatomy for 2. What is the laziest organ in the human body? And if you want to, Fluffynikh, if you want to respond, please, you can just yell Dane if you want to. Or just say Dane. Okay, PhantomToast is responding right now. Phantom, what is your response? CottonCandee say, my brain playing trivia. That is, well, possible foreshadowing, mayhaps. Okay, Phantom. Your brain. Oh, your brain, because it's always trying to do the easiest thing. That is correct. The brain is the laziest organ in the body. Phantom, please move.
There's a place I can trace every line of me.
All right.
I can taste every inch.
Once Phantom makes their move, we can open up the next question.
Sometimes I feel like I'm floating. Sometimes I feel something deep down. I don't know if the night's gonna give up or if I turn inside out. Watch me.
All right. Oh, nice. Phantom gets 5 points for spinning the good wheel. All right. Let's see. I believe it was Cotton who did the last one. So, CJ.
Silence, please. I'm feeling happy.
CJ, you're up. Choose the next question. Geography for 5. Alright. Boop. What animal can hold its breath underwater the longest? We gonna ding? Okay, Fluffynikh, you just dinged. What?
A fish, because they can breathe underwater.
That is correct. Okay. Okay, see this is tricky now because I gotta figure out how to actually give you credit for the question. Okay, so that was a good one. That was 5 points. Okay. Cotton, I'm just gonna mark you as having it correct. So Cotton, you may move on the board. Biology, geography, same difference. Okay, Cotton wants quantum physics for 3. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay, quantum physics for 3. Name a big number. This question is, name a big number. Okay, unfortunately PhantomToast was first. Okay, Phantom? Billions and billions. Unfortunately, that is not a big enough number. Okay, let's do. Who else wants to ding in? Fluffynikh just dinged in. Oh, and Cotton also dinged in, also at the same time. Cotton, your answer. And Fluffynikh already got your answer. A Googleplex. I will announce which one is correct once CottonCandee makes her choice. Let's see. She says 999,999,999. Let's see. So any number greater than 1 trillion is correct. So that's 100,000, million, billion. Unfortunately, that is not a big enough number. Okay. Fluffynikh, you have just given yourself. You've just gotten yourself. What was it? 5 points, I think. No, 3, right? Crap, I forgot what the question had. Yeah, I guess okay, I would have also allowed you to just name a number Steve or something like that. That would have also been good. That would have also been acceptable. Okay. Fluffynikh, you want to choose the next question?
Yeah. Can you show me the board?
Sure. I don't know how to do that though. I guess I can just look at the photo at the board here and then wait for the stream to catch up, I guess.
What's the third one?
The middle one is anatomy.
Let's do anatomy for 4.
Okay, sounds good. Anatomy for 4. True or false? You can lick your elbow.
Ding.
Okay, Fluffy just dinged in. Your answer?
True. I feel like I've seen someone do it before.
Oh, Phantom has actually before? Huh. I thought that was physically impossible. Yeah, because I have in my book that it is actually impossible. I don't know how you would though. How would you actually lick your own elbow? And it would, yeah, that's not if you're double jointed. Okay, but double jointed doesn't bend the bicep part though. Like, I don't know. Even if you were double jointed, I feel like that would be okay. Okay, Cotton, can you click the token? I'm sorry, I skipped your turn. I'm sorry. Phantom's methods are unknown. Lols. Okay. False. So I just wrote false. You just tried, didn't you? Okay. I said that was yours. Phantom. You're next. Managed by twisting the arm in off once. Huh. I had no idea. Well, anyways, we're down to 7, technically 8 questions left. So we're almost done. Okay. Phantom. Next question. We're almost done. So that means we each get 2 rounds. Oh, yeah. We each get 2 rounds of choosing the category. Unless you want to go random at this point. And I feel like we can. Oh, okay. Phantom says geography for 6. Okay. Despite what many people may believe, this is the real tallest mountain in the world. That is the question. CottonCandee just dinged in. What is your response? Phantom is thinking. Well, you weren't thinking fast enough. Cotton, your answer. Oh, we dinged at the same time. That's fun. Well, Cotton, you're the one who registered. This will be much easier with voice chat, but that's just not going to happen, I guess. I will say this is another one of the really stupid questions. Like, really stupid. Cotton says Mount Fuji. That is incorrect. Fluffynikh, you want to ding in? What's your answer?
Mount Everest?
That is correct. Cotton's trying not to say Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Mount Rushmore is nowhere near the tallest mountain. Okay. Fluffynikh is correct. Mount Ebott, not a real answer, just an Undertale reference. Okay. That was geography for 6, right? Okay. Alright. Phantom, can you click the token? Okay, this... Actually, I wonder if I can do this. Can I manually trigger? Ah, yes I can. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We figured out how to manually trigger this. That's Mount Everest. that was Phantom's choice. Cotton, you want to go next? Does that even count as a mountain? Yeah, Mount Everest is just a mountain with face statues. Cotton, you want to go next? Yes, she does. What do you want? That's a good one, Phantom. Phantom meant to say gotcha, but ended up just saying cha. That was a good one. Alright. Cotton, you want fantasy for 2? We're going to complete the category of fantasy. Let's do that. So, this mythological creature is depicted with scales, a lizard-like appearance, and in some cases, having multiple heads. Phantom. That was really fast. Phantom says dragon. That is incorrect. Cotton, you want to ding in? Or Nick, you want to ding in? Fluffynikh says ding. Okay, real quick. Cotton, do you want to ding in real quick? Okay, Cotton thought it was a dragon. Well, if somebody gets it wrong, somebody else can ding in. Phantom's asking, is it what I think it is? It probably is. Okay, Cotton? Oh, Cotton just dinged. Oh, yeah, you can. That's, yeah, if somebody gets it wrong, then other people have a chance to respond. Until somebody gets it right or everybody gets it wrong. That's how Jeopardy works. Cotton asks, is it a chimera? That is incorrect. Nick? Or Nick, you want to respond?
What's that creature with the snake heads?
Medusa?
No. I think a giant snake, but it has multiple snake heads. Never mind. I'll force it.
Okay, it is a hydra. Yep. Yeah, the multiple heads kind of gives it away. Okay, CJ, you're up. Yeah, Cotton thought it counted as a dragon. It does not, unfortunately. I mean, it probably does, but dragons aren't, like, technically a thing in Greek mythology, I don't think. Yeah, if we want to get really technical, Hydra was originally depicted as a snake. Yeah, okay. Go for logic 5, that way there's one more per category and one more number of each type. Good idea, CJ. Alright, logic for 5. How many holes are in the word polo? CottonCandee says 2. That is incorrect. Delayed Cotton. Phantom, how many holes are in the word polo? Oh, Cotton's supposed to be the CEO, right? Yeah, well, you're winning right now. No. You're winning right now. We're going by golf rules. 3. That is also incorrect. Fluffynikh, you want to respond? Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. How many holes are in the word polo?
3?
Incorrect. It is 4. There's 2 in the letter O's, and then there's 2 that are made with your mouth when you say the word. Okay.
Wait, that's incorrect because there's a hole in the letter P.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Okay, that is actually incorrect. Okay, I need to update that then. Okay, so polo, 4 O's, technically 5. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nick, would you like to choose the next category? The only ones left are geography, logic, quantum physics, and anatomy.
Let's go for anatomy.
Okay. Anatomy for 7, finishing off anatomy. There are 4 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. True or false? Your body has plasma in it. God says, well, I hope not. See, Phantom? Now you get to talk about your... feel like a laugh track should play afterwards. Okay. See, Phantom, now you get to talk about your states of matter. So, there are 4 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. True or false? Your body has plasma in it. Phantom, your response? I will warn you, this is another one of those really stupid questions. Well, stupid in a different way than the previous ones were stupid. Yep, Phantom says yes. There's something called blood plasma. That is correct. There is plasma in your blood. It's not the state of matter plasma. That question was an intentional misdirection. All right, Phantom, you may now move on the board. Yay! Good job, Phantom. Oh. No! Sorry, Phantom. I forgot I had the super strength on. No! Okay. There you go. I was trying to do that. Trying to punch you over. I forgot I had the super strength on. Oh no. Foul play, complimentary 2 points. Phantom does not need the 2 points. Phantom already has 42 points, and I do not want to mess that up. Phantom can choose whether they want to mess that up. Oh, okay. Okay, that was a bug. But also, you did successfully pull CottonCandee out of the shadow wave. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm tired. Let's pick the next category. Phantom. Phantom, your final choice of category. Yeah, that's, I think, from the previous thing. Whatever. CottonCandee could use the points. Okay. Phantom, you're up. Yeah, I got you. Alright, Phantom. That looks like a mouse, right? What looks like a mouse? Okay, Phantom wants logic for 4. How much was $1 USD worth in 1976? Oh, CottonCandee did a mouse emote. Oh, that's fun. How much was $1 USD worth in 1976? Phantom says, huh? That's a great question. I promise you, it is much dumber than you think it is. Another one of those. Oh, it mashed my joke I made. Anyways, try to answer this now. Alright, Phantom, you have an answer? Oh, Phantom says $1 because it's one of those questions. That is correct. $1 USD in 1976 was worth $1. Okay. Cotton, your final choice. Okay. Cotton, you may choose between geography and quantum physics. We're down to the last two. Okay. Cotton wants quantum physics games. What shape is the Earth? Okay, Cotton. Your response? Sphere. That is incorrect, you sheeple. Phantom. Don't listen to anyone but me. Good one, Cotton. Don't tell me the answer is a circle. Unfortunately, it is not. Neek, would you like to try to respond? What shape is the Earth?
Is it slightly flat on the top and bottom, but sphere all the way around?
Close, I guess. Nah, the answer is flat, obviously. Yes, yes, sheeple. Obviously, the Earth is flat. Yes, sheeple. Not really. This is a joke question. Okay, last one. Geography for 3. This pile of trash is roughly 1/3 the size of Texas and is located in the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, Fluffy?
Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
That is located in the Pacific Ocean, not the Atlantic Ocean.
Gosh darn it.
Okay. Cotton or Phantom, would either of you like to answer this question? Oh yeah, Phantom. That I guess if the Earth is flat, then it is technically a circle. Okay. Florida. That's a clever response, but unfortunately that is not the. I'm debating on whether or not to give that a mark that as correct, especially considering the actual answer is even more ridiculous. Cotton, your response. Cotton, your response. New York, that is incorrect. It is the United Kingdom. Okay, Florida's a good response though. Okay, cool. We are now down to the final Jeopardy. So, for this, you are going to have to actually look at my camera. Okay, so everybody get on the stream. And this is also good because it's it also means all of you get to see the question at the same time. So, first up, the wager. Because obviously, we need to wager. Fluffynikh, you are currently at 26 points. How many would you like to wager?
26.
Okay, Fluffynikh is going the full way. Okay. Okay. Fluffy is wagering 26. PhantomToast is wagering 12 points out of the 52 that they currently have. Okay. CottonCandee. This is the final question. Okay. Here we go. Oh, CottonCandee is also being unable to wager. That is weird. Okay. You go for 10 points. Okay. Let me just punch that in. Okay. This question is... Oh. Okay, I don't know why it's blank there, but... So the question is, how many fingers am I holding up? You're gonna have to watch the stream for this. How many fingers am I holding up? Fluffy?
2.
Incorrect.
1.
Phantom? Also incorrect. Cotton? This is a stupid question, remember. This is the ultimate stupid question. Yes, I am a monster. How many fingers am I holding up? 43, that is incorrect. The answer is 5, because it's the Roman V. V in Roman numerals. CJ says, please, they're just children. Yep. Okay, and thus concludes the ultimate trivia game of trivia-ness. So, yep. Okay, so unfortunately, let's see. Phantom. Okay, so that went in. Fluffynikh, you unfortunately wagered all your points, so you went from 26 down to 0. Okay. There we go. So the game ends on this final scoreboard, the final tally, and PhantomToast is the winner in both points and money, so that's fun. Yep. CottonCandee, you are the CEO of correctness, and you are in fact the CEO because, well, you know, CEOs are evil, and obviously you're the most evil of the siblings. Yeah. There we go. That's the trivia game. hope y'all enjoyed and or did not enjoy. I shall play the waiting music one final time, just to celebrate things. Yes, CottonCandee is going through the villain arc. Okay, and with that, we shall now end the stream. Yes, this was very much a sibling gaming moment compilation. Excellent. Alright, so hope y'all enjoyed the stream. We're ending here. Alright, later!